Hey everyone, it's Carrie. How are you? Welcome to the hidden meanings of your home. This is video number 2. Today we're going to talk about windows. And I'm going to get started in just a minute. I just want to share this into the group. I invite you to join my group, which is a Feng Shui group. It's named after my book, which is called Feels Better, Flows Better, Feng Shui for Inspired Living. And I talk about lots of Feng Shui things there, share lots of tips. We do a lot of action items and things that help us get the energy flowing in our house. So pop on over to the Feels Better, Flows Better Feng Shui for Inspired Living page and ask to join. There are going to be a total of 20 of these videos. This is video number 2, but there are 20 different areas that I'm going to talk about, and they're all going to be there, so you can reference them from that page there. And I'm also sharing this in some other places. Hi Joanne. Hi Laurie. How are you? Okay, so let me introduce myself first. My name is Carrie Miller. I'm the founder of Feng Shui Pathways and author of the book Feels Better, Flows Better, Feng Shui for Inspired Living. I work with people who are, they're aware that their surroundings have an impact on them, but they aren't quite sure how to make sure that their space is optimized so that it's supporting them and all their aspirations for all their different life areas. And so using Feng Shui, we create spaces that are warmer, more welcoming, really comfortable to be in. They feel good, they flow good. And most importantly, to me, I think, is that they are energetically uplifting and no longer distracting or depleting. Sometimes spaces can really pull your energy away. And so I've been doing this for about 20 years. I love what I do. I'm really lucky. I just left a client's house this morning and have some information to put together for them later on today. There are so many hidden clues about what's going on in your life, and lots of hidden ways that you can really call energy into the different parts of your life when you consider your house. And one of the parts of this whole Feng Shui topic for me is the different meanings that your house actually takes on. So when you start thinking about your house, or your surroundings, or your office, or your place of business, wherever you spend a lot of time, any of your the environments that you spend time in, they are really another layer of skin. They are an outward reflection of whatever's going on inside of us. There are parts of your home that represent parts, physical parts of your body. They're kind of a reflection of that physical part of your body. They can represent your spiritual or soul states, your belief systems, and also really how you're keeping your house, or how you're keeping these individual areas of your house can be a really strong reflection of how you are keeping yourself or feeling about yourself, or what parts of life you might be stuck on or stuck in or challenged by. So it's really a treasure chest of information when you start looking at your house in this really powerful way, and seeing how the unseen energies are flowing and supporting you or not. So this whole series, The Hidden Meanings of Your Home, I talk about it in my book. There's a whole section, the biggest section of the book is about the hidden meanings of your home. My book is Feels Better, Flows Better, Feng Shui for Inspired Living, and you can find that on Amazon. So everything that I talk about here is also in the book and expanded on, and there's also lots of other information about Feng Shui itself and how to apply it in your own space. So windows, most people think about windows as an architectural feature or a way to bring light into a space, but there's so much more than that. They're really considered the eyes of the home. They are really a mirror into your own clarity, your perception, and your thinking. And they're a reflection of your ability to see things clearly or not. So different parts of your life, if you're feeling like you don't have clarity, or you can't get clarity around a topic, you can actually, sometimes I tell people to clean their windows, really. That process Sometimes those menial tasks of, wiping something down and giving your mind time to quiet down is really powerful in creating clarity anyway. But there's so much energy around the windows and around creating clarity. It's really a powerful thing to do. So really, the windows of your home are really your windows out to the whole world outside. That's, my notes just blew away. Hold on. They're really, they keep you connected with the outside world in some ways. When your windows are not working well, or clouded or dirty or not well cared for, it can reflect back in your life in an inability to formulate clear thoughts and make clear decisions. So again, if you're feeling like you can't get clarity on a certain topic, take a look at your windows and see if cleaning them up will help. It's worked for me before. It sounds like the silliest thing to say, but I have done this when I've been trying to, have an idea, really get clear on an idea, and it's just not coming together, and I've cleaned the windows, and within, a day or two, all of a sudden it all comes together. So it can also reflect, if you're not taking good care of your windows, it can reflect on a distorted view of situations, and even kind of like wearing, tinted glasses and not seeing reality for what it really is. Your perception on certain topics can really become distorted. So, take a look at that and think about whether or not there are things that you aren't seeing clearly. And the fact that your windows aren't taken care of can be a symptom of that, and maybe be a little bit of a clue that maybe you need to take a look at a situation from some other views, some other perspectives, I guess. So windows are really they're also pretty magical, I think, in a way, because they have a major impact on your sense of privacy and your sense of security. So, during the day when it's daylight out and you're looking out the window, you can clearly see everything. And it's really hard for people to see in and see what's going on inside. So it's really your connection to the outside world. But at night, that totally changes, right? So from inside, it gets dark outside, the lights are on inside, and those windows become these almost like deep pools of water. You can't see out through them anymore. And you end up in the fishbowl. Everybody outside looking in can actually see what's going on inside pretty clearly. So it's really impacting your privacy and, your sense of security, because, that can make you uneasy if you feel like you're being watched. So windows are really powerful in the fact that they are also a place where chi, vital life energy, can come in and out through your space. I talked yesterday about the front door, and that's the main way that vital energy comes into your house, and so you have to pay attention to that. But windows are where it can sneak out, it can leak out. So you really want to be careful to make sure that you are, I guess, arranging things in front of the windows or around the windows, or putting coverings on the windows so that you can slow that chi down from just rushing right out. This becomes a really big issue when you have, your main front door opens up and you walk into the house, and right across you can see either another window or a sliding glass door or a back exit, that the chi just goes rushing right straight out and never comes into your house to nourish it. So windows have a really big impact on the chi flow. And people who, sometimes if you have too many or too large windows, you can start to feel anxious or exhausted. And that's because the chi is leaking out. It's like rushing in and rushing out through those windows and not really sticking around to nourish you, but it's kind of shaking you up as it goes in and out. So it can be exhausting on a subliminal, unseen level. That can be what's impacting you and making you feel that way. And on the other hand, if you don't have enough windows, the space can really feel depressed, and you can feel disconnected from the outside world. And that's because there's not enough fresh, vital energy being able to come in and circulate through your home. I can remember going into a client's house a couple of years ago, and there was a living room that was really nicely decorated, and they had all the blinds closed because the furniture was really, you know, a high-end furniture, and they didn't want the sun coming in to fade the furniture. But you could sense when you walked into that room that it was much heavier and much stickier and not really as comfortable as some of the other rooms where you can open that up. So it's always great to freshen up the energy in your space by opening the windows and letting some of that fresh air, fresh vital energy flow in. It will quickly change the way your space feels. Just as I said that, I got a big breeze in. So if you are seeking clarity on something, or feel like, you know, somebody in the house doesn't have a clear perception of a situation, take a look at the windows. Maybe you can wash them or clear them up, or open them up in some way that will help bring some energy onto that topic. I like to be intentional when I am there cleaning the windows, you know, especially if there's something I'm stuck on. You know, as I'm cleaning the windows, I will be intentional and say, you know, I'm cleaning up my thoughts around this topic. It really helps. And then one last thing to think about when you are thinking about windows is, what are you looking at? So, you know, what is that window giving you a view of? You can do a lot of things either right inside the window, if you have an unpleasant view, so that will kind of keep your view and the energy inside the house rather than going out to that unpleasant view. And you can also do a lot of things just right outside the window, like a bird feeder or a fountain or a small garden, or a bird bath or a bird feeder that will you know, kind of draw your eye to that space, but also not let it go too far away from your house. You don't want to draw it way out into the vista. So windows are fascinating, so much more than just that hole in the wall. They really are powerful and can really be, you know, a reflection of what's going on in your thinking, your perception, and your ability to really get clear and make decisions on stuff. So, does anybody have any questions? Joanne, Laurie, I see you guys here. Thanks for stopping by for the live. There are going to be 18 more of these videos. I'm really excited. We're going to talk about dining rooms, kitchens. We may even talk specifically about certain appliances. We're going to talk about let's see, your electrical system and your HVAC system. All of those things are pieces of your home that really are reflecting part of your, either part of your physical self, or part of your being, and can lead to clues. If you're struggling or not feeling well or having health issues, it can really help you target places in your home to look to see if you can make a fix for it. Let's see, I also have a really exciting program that's coming up, which is called the Feng Shui Prosperity Intensive. It's a 90 minutes video intensive like this. It'll be live, just like this. We're talking all about the ways to make your home a money magnet. So it's about getting rid of any energies that are depleting your ability to hold on to money. Shoring up the energy of your house so that it's not leaking away and leaking money along with it. Also taking a look at enhancements that you can bring into your space that are specific to attracting the energy of prosperity and abundance. And focusing on specific areas of the house that are related to money making, financial well-being, abundance, and prosperity. It's not just the Bhagwan map that we'll focus on. There are specific rooms in your house that have an impact on wealth and well-being in your wealth corner, wealth sector, and certain things that you should keep there and certain ways you should keep it so that you're calling in that abundant energy and not letting any of it leak away. So that's a 90-minute program. I have tons of bonuses that go along with it. It's going to also include a workbook, and there are 3 additional add-ons which I'm including a handout about using the Bhagwan map. We're going to talk about how to handle your money, and so some tips on how you keep your wallet and your purse. That there are some feng shui tips for that, which are really important and can change the way you hold money, attract money, and appreciate money. And when money's appreciated, it gets kind of attracted back to you more easily. And I'm also going to share a whole bunch of references about crystals and essential oils, which really carry the energy of abundance and help call that energy into your space. So which of those to utilize in your space if you're looking to attract more prosperity. Also, if you sign up by June 9th, I am including a new ebook which I've created, which is all about money magnifiers. And these are, I'm actually showing you how to put together 3 tools and use them in your home, which will, again, be like a money magnet, attracting money, setting intentions for making money. And I'm also doing a special price through June 9th. So it's only going to be $108 if you sign up by June 9th, and you'll get all of those bonuses. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be good. I have taught this class live and never done it online. And I've added a whole bunch of extra stuff into it and really filled it up. And it's great that I get to share it with a wider audience by doing it online. So if you have any questions about that, I'm going to post the link below in the comments after I get off here, but you can always message me if you have questions. Thanks for stopping by. Come back tomorrow. I'm going to be here probably sometime around 10 or 10:30, and I'm going to talk about living rooms. I think I'm going to do living rooms tomorrow. Okay? Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.